Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to GrangerGaming with my quest for success with Arsenal. We've got another update coming your way, and unfortunately it's not really a good one today. So when I left off after that 2-0 win against Chelsea, it's a big update, but it hasn't gone amazingly well. We then had Blackpool in the Cup, in the FA Cup 4th round, and wow, look at that, 2 red cards, and it was 2 late goals from us. We were 1-0 down with only 15 minutes to go, and we somehow managed to turn around with late goals from Giroud and Arteta. Who Giroud actually, no, they both started the game. I thought Giroud came on in the game, but he didn't. Yeah, so we were actually struggling really bad in this game, but we were playing well, which was quite strange to have a game when you're totally on top but behind. And this is their first goal. And it's Ramsey almost wins it back, but Robinson brings it forward, and Basham finds Davidson, and Monreal messes it up and plays it to Delphi, who scores. I think he's online from Villa. I don't think he's actually contracted to Blackpool. I'll double check that one before we go today. And here's Szczesny with the goal kick. And Gibbs plays it to Vermaelen. And Jenkinson finds Walcott. And they come forward now, but Arteta wins it back and then loses it again. And Arteta wins it back once more. Now he finds Giroud. And now Ramsey out wide to Walcott, who whips it in perfectly for Giroud. He manages, just can't get onto it. And Jenkinson, Ramsey, Arteta, and here's Giroud, and he gets the equaliser. I was so nervous, and I thought as soon as we get the equaliser, at least maybe we'll get the replay. And here's Arteta with a free kick. Oh, it goes in. Halstead can't keep it out, and Mikel Arteta wins it with another free kick. He scored a lot of free kicks this season. It's going well. It's going very well. And yes, that was that game. Sorry, I forgot that to click off there. So I'll just quickly check. Sorry, he's definitely. Yeah, he's contracted to Villa. Since then he's gone back. Blimey. They must have recalled him, and he must have only been on loan until January. Since then, he's gone back to Villa and actually played 2 games and scored 1 goal in the Premier League. So he's actually doing alright. He's both starting him on the bench. Cool, he's in good form. And then after that game, we were at home to Sunderland, and 3-0. Whenever you win a game 3-0, you know you're in comfortable control, and we were. Mikel Arteta's got us on the way in the first minute. And then there was an own goal, and then before Santi Cazorla actually nicked a goal for us. Nice to see him scoring. He's really good in real life, but I don't know, something's just not happening with him in this game, and I just can't play him that much. And here's Walcott with the corner, whips it in, Koscielny plays it back to Arteta, and there we go in the first minute. What was that, 51 seconds? Great start to the game. And from then on, we just basically saw the game out. They have a goal kick, they whip it forward, but Gibbs wins it back. And now Sunderland with the ball, cat and mole. Bender whips it off him, and Bender loses out, and Barini gets out to Cecchellini. Finds Ki-Sung Young, Catmull. Ki-Sung Young once more. Catmull gets it forward, but Szczesny gets that. No one really went after it. And now out wide to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mertesacker finds Ox once more. Wilshere. The Ox. This is a long build-up to a blooming goal. Come on, get on with it. And here's Wilshere whips it in. And there's Arteta, and it actually is an own goal off Roberg. And sorry about that long build-up for that goal, but we do eventually get there. And here we go. Here's Walcott. Gets tackled, but he wins. Sagno. Oh, the ball somehow stays in there. But Koscielny brings it forward with Bender. Ramsey. Great switch to Cazorla, and Cazorla buries it. What a lovely finish from Cazorla that was. So we did win that game 3-0. We then went away to West Brom, and we lost 2-1. It took ages for the first goal to come through. Anelka did miss a penalty, but then after missing the penalty, I don't know if it will actually show you him missing the penalty. Well, Szczesny saved it. I'm not sure I was going to show the replay, but then they kind of scored from the corner that we managed to clear it from. So I don't know how it's going to show the replay, but it's just going to show the corner. Yeah, it's just going to show the corner. So they've just missed the penalty, and then this ball comes in, and Anelka scores. But I just want to say something. That's Szczesny. He saved his last 3 penalties he's faced. He saved one in the penalty shot against Spurs, and then he saved one against Swansea. Now he saved one against Brom. So the last 3 penalties Szczesny's faced, he saved them all, which is absolutely brilliant. And here we get it through, and Giroud almost gets to it, but the Ox hammers it home. And when this happened in the 86th minute, I thought we had levelled it, and we got away with a point. I thought we had levelled it, but it wasn't to be, as they went forward and scored again with Simon Cox making it 2-1, and we didn't end up losing that. I'm very annoyed. We did actually get outplayed by West Brom, though, to be fair. And then we had a 2-2 draw with Southampton, and you think, oh, that's another disappointing game. Especially more when you find out we were 2-0 up. We were 2-0 up and we threw it away, which was just an absolute joke. Funny thing about this game is just yesterday Arsenal actually drew 2-2 with Southampton in real life at Southampton, so that's quite quite an interesting fact. Football Manager is very realistic. But Arsenal didn't get 2-1 up. 2-0 up. Arteta finds Bender, Walcott, skips past his man, doing well Walcott. He somehow gets past them two, whips it in, Giroud, and Klein gets it cleared. And that to Ramirez, who keeps it in play, but Sagna nicks it off him, and here's Arteta. Arteta's got past it now, he finds Sagna. Oh, but now Walcott, and back to Sagna. Bakary Sagna, oh, with an absolute lethal shot of Sagna. That was such a lethal shot. Makes it 1-0 in this game. There we are, we've got a corner, Ox whips it in, and Koscielny, and there's Mertesacker. Mertesacker is, I don't know, I've got to check, that's another thing I'm going to check before the end of this episode. Mertesacker, how many goals he's got this season? He's at least on 7. I'm not sure if he's got 8 yet. And here comes Southampton, on the breakaway with Nathaniel Klein. He gets past Sagna somehow, and Gibbs can't get there, and Klein, he passes it, Osvaldo, 2-1. 2-1, and this is the collapse of Arsenal. And here they've got a corner, whips it in, Lambert, 2-2. In the 87th minute, that's 2 late goals we've conceded that have cost us massive points. And so yeah, so we lost that one, we drew that one 2-2. And then we're at home to Fulham where we drew 1-1, which was disappointing. Mertesacker got us off to a great start. Another goal from Mertesacker before Darren Bent equalised, and that was it for that game. There wasn't really much to it, despite us being completely on top and completely in control. We ended up drawing. It's very frustrating when you draw to teams like Fulham. No offence to all Fulham fans out there. And now Ozil whips the ball into the box and Mertesacker with the header. I think that's his 8th league goal. I'm not sure, I have to double check that. But he has been in sensational form. And here's Garigunas with a free kick, whips it in, Hangeland and Bent, and then eventually knocks it home. That's quite quick highlights. Normally they take like half an hour to build up to them. But yes, we do draw that 1-1. And now yeah, we'll just have a quick look at the team, who's playing well and all that. We've got a bit of time left on this episode. So let's go overall. So game-wise, you're looking at Szczesny's played 38. He's massively ahead of anyone else. Ozil's played 30, come on the bench once. Koscielny's got 30. Sagna and Wilshere, Walcott, Giroud, Ramsey, Arteta, Mertesacker. Any surprises down here? He hasn't played that much. Bender's still just joined the club. He's already played more than Rosicky and Fabianski. Gazola's only started 8 games, but he's come off the bench 17 times. Oxlade-Chamberlain's got a quite equal record there. Started 19, come off the bench 19 times. Mertesacker's never come off the bench for us. He's always either started or not finished. Same with like people like Szczesny and Koscielny and Sagna. Top goal scorer is probably Giroud. Yeah, Giroud. Oh, but look at that. Giroud's tied with Wilshere, the Ox. Oxlade-Chamberlain's got 8. And Mertesacker. But wait a minute. When you actually put it all together, including sub-appearances, Mertesacker is my top goal scorer because he's actually played in less games. So Mertesacker's got 8 goals in 25 games, where the Ox has got 8 in 38. I think, is that 19 and 2 19s are 38, yeah. Wilshere's 8 in 30, and Giroud is 8 in 28. So, per Mertesacker, on them stats, he's my top goal scorer. Most assists goes to Mesut Ozil. He's on 16 at the moment, with Walcott in second on 8. Ozil just loves to pass, he really does. Let's look about cards. Who's had the most cards? Gibbs has picked up 8 yellow cards. Koscielny 6, and Monreal 6. Red cards, we've only actually had a couple of this in. There's Monreal and Arteta. So, who's the overall best player? According to stats, it's Mertesacker, then Wilshere and Ozil. Rosicky's high up, but he hasn't played that many games. Koscielny. Yeah, no, Mertesacker has been beast this year. Just look at this lad. Per Mertesacker. He's still got a couple of good seasons left in him. What a player. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this episode. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.